Hi, welcome to the Vaguely Anime Podcast. I am one of the hosts today, Michael, followed by other host, Kat.
I'm never second. This is like the first time.
It's true.
Yeah.
Other
I'm a
hosts,
stranger picked up
yeah.
off the street.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's Kieran.
Mm-hmm.
And last host, Colin.
Hey, what's up?
And, like always, we never have a topic, so we're just going to start somewhere.
I had an idea for a topic on my way over. I was like, I can't wait to talk about this. Don't remember.
I had an idea, but Sage was a vital part of that idea, and then she's not here, so.
Oh, okay.
I asked him yesterday if he had a topic. He said no.
No.
He said literally just make
We
it
never
up as you
have
go.
topics. We wing it.
You should probably consider that.
Nah.
That's what I said, but nobody liked that idea.
I mean, you could open with a topic
I've said it.
and then devolve.
Because I think
from
it's
there.
easier for viewers to know if they want to listen to an episode if, it's like a planned episode. Of
Well,
what
I mean,
we're talking
the
about.
titles give away what we talk about.
Do you want to know
There's viewers.
what we're talking about before we talk about it? Do
It's-
you
I
want
guess it's
structure?
future tense.
Do you
future
want
tense.
Yeah,
structure?
future tense.
I don't know. So I have been watching anime though. So have you? I've finished 2 shows in the last week.
You've been watching anime?
Yeah.
Dude, I did this crazy thing. I watched 2 episodes of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm.
Hot take. That show fucking sucks.
Oh, I like that show.
I like that show.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's why it's a hot take.
That's why it's a hot take.
I'm caught up on the final season's part 2 right now. So I think it's over next episode, unless I'm
Really?
miscounting.
Damn.
The problem with Crunchyroll, because I can't count, is that Crunchyroll doesn't break up the seasons. It's
It's
just if it ends on
finally
episode
over.
12, the next episode is 13.
That's how it
And
is
so-
on Funimation, too.
Yeah,
They're both like that.
well, no, because in Funimation they break it up by season.
Not for Attack on Titan, they
Oh,
don't.
all right. But
Oh, season-
Crunchyroll does it for everything.
Well, but if you go to season 4, it's like that. I'm on.
No, yeah, because it's
and it
just
says
one season.
76, and I'm
Yeah.
like, am I on that one? I can't
That's
remember.
what- that's
I had
what
the
always
problem
throws me
today.
off,
Actually,
yeah.
I was trying to watch it, but I couldn't figure out what episode I was on.
So because I'm always I track it by episode, because usually there's big gaps between things, so I just to remember where I am, especially when a lot of other people use my account.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure it out, and I'm putting in the numbers. I'm like, am I on episode 11? Is this 10? And then
Was
I'll
a joke,
backtrack, but I don't
copyright.
remember where the season ended. So I
I
don't
wasn't.
fucking know.
But
But
you
I
don't actually
think
use his account.
it's either
I do.
it's either one episode or 2 episodes away.
We're
from being
married.
done.
It's okay.
oh, right.
I think
Yeah,
I'm only
that's fair.
2 or 3 into the second half.
Okay, it's I'm liking it. I think it's good. I'm hoping it.
Is
does
this the
fucking
one
sticks
that
to the
they
ending.
redid the ending? I know some show did that.
I don't
No, I don't
think
think
it's
that.
Attack on
No,
Titan.
they didn't redo an ending.
Okay.
It's also not done.
So
unless
what
they
show
announced it
did that?
Prior to that.
Somebody
I
they
think-
hated.
I think they might have released an extra chapter after.
Well, extra chapter was Demon Slayer.
Chapter 16.5, as some would say.
You are right.
It's right here.
I hate that you have that in arm's length.
Yeah, that's disturbing, isn't it?
Well, one of my friends got it for me as a gift, specifically for that.
Mike, stop shaking your leg. Your figures are all gonna fall.
That'd be funny.
That wouldn't be funny.
It wouldn't even be on. It wouldn't even be on camera.
Yep. I'm just watching them literally just rock back and forth. I was like, oh god.
You don't even read those, do you? You got to be like me. I read Mr.
all of
No, the fucking book, you dumb slut.
Sword Art one.
Yeah.
I read that.
You read all of his stuff?
No.
Reki Kawahara?
No.
I read those light novels. I put myself in that shit.
No. I don't
Not
wanna
for
put
Sword
myself
Art,
through
for his
that.
other story. It's
I-
bad. It's fun, but it's
I've only
bad.
read that one.
When is the Nerve Gear coming out?
2022.
Yeah, so this year.
Was it 2022 or was
Exciting.
it 2020?
It was
No, it already
2022.
passed.
It was 2020,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was 2020. It already passed.
I thought it was 2022.
No, it was 2020.
No, because I know that whole thing already happened. That people were
Yeah.
like, "Hey, it's supposed to come out this year,"
Lamb.
so we missed that. But also, Doom happens this year, so
Just gonna have to die the old-fashioned way.
it's true.
In the real world?
First-person shooter
Alcoholism.
style.
Oh, alcohol. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, look, Facebook's working on it. They got the metaverse coming up, and it's
not about to Kurt Cobain myself.
Well, yeah, that was the joke I was making.
him either.
Yeah, I did know that. You don't like Nirvana.
Yeah, I don't like Nirvana. I don't like anything grunge. It's gross.
You have bad taste then. Grunge are great.
Your favorite band is Green Day.
Yeah, they're
Grow up.
fantastic. No, they're fantastic.
Damn.
fucking come at me. I got the answers to everything. I can fight on this.
My answer to everything. They're fantastic.
My
That's
answer
the
to
answer.
I can break down their songs and say why they're good.
Ooh, break it down.
I need the song on. It is
We've
easier.
We've still yet
He
to go
needs
through
the
Green Day's
song
discography.
What?
on.
Yeah.
Fucking
Where
fake
did
fan.
we leave off? We left off with Insomniac.
It's true.
Yeah.
We need to.
The
we need to
studio?
continue that.
Insomniac is one of their albums.
I do that
Yeah.
a lot. You're just gonna have to get used to it.
I know. I know. I don't, it's habit. I'm gonna just answer you.
Also, based on when I was saying that, like, I get the updates from whatever the fuck you change your shit, because I get it from everybody, like, if anyone updates theirs, but did you drop or not drop Fairy Tale? Because it said you dropped it and then started it.
Because I don't like putting shows into dropped because one day I might go like back to it. So
You put it
I
on hold.
dropped. That's too much work.
Yeah, it's too many goddamn options.
I decided to, because like the list was just too long of what I'm watching. I think there's like 50 entries there. So I was like, all right, some of these I know I'm not going back to. And I was told not to go back to Fairy Tale, but part of me was like, maybe one day I'll go back to Fairy Tale. So then I undropped it, and then so I left
Drops
it there.
Psychopaths, drops Fairy Tale, and then puts it back in.
Yeah, but
Yep.
Fairy Tale, I mean, I didn't watch a ton of it. I watched, I think, 10 to 12 episodes I gave it. I just didn't like it. Are you really just ripping the box open right now?
Dude, I don't give a fuck about boxes.
Gonna trigger so many people.
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
just
it's violent.
I'm just more so surprised because you've had this in that box for as long as I've known you.
I've had this in this box since like Christmas of 2019.
Yeah.
Not even because I was saving it, but because this was technically somebody else's. And then
Gotcha.
they never got it. So it's mine now. That's how I acquire a lot
most
of my
the
things.
figures on these fucking shelves, the ones you can't even see back here, but basically all of them have been in their boxes since buying them. Some of which were from like 2015.
yes. So when did you buy all these?
They're scattered through
Like
years.
I knew you had these looming figures that you always talked about. You're like, I have these
Looming
figures.
They were looming.
Yeah, you would always talk about them, and then I never knew what they were, and then I didn't expect it to be this many.
I didn't either. I'm gonna be honest. I was like taking them out. I literally spent like 2 hours setting them up after I put these things up, and then I was like, oh Jesus Christ! I was like, oh, there's no way I'm gonna fill all this space, and then all
And then
of a
you
sudden
did.
I did.
Yeah, I
was like,
wasn't
well,
expecting that when
I,
you
on the
said
other
that
hand,
you had
never
them.
had that question in my mind.
They've been, I've probably had some of them. I would have to guess the oldest is maybe 2015, 2014, and they had never been opened because I never had a place to put them.
Mhm.
Let's grow.
And then I moved out and finally got a place to put them, fucking
I only
7
ever played
years
as a
later.
Nook Vigil.
What?
It was
I only
all
ever
for
played
this
as a Nook
moment,
and
It
for
was
this
all for-
podcast,
Yeah.
I just don't
just to
like
have
cameras.
stuff in the back.
No, I love cameras. That's why I play Dokkaebi. Fucking steal your cameras.
All right.
Yeah, everywhere is a trash.
I mean, yeah, we don't use that corner, so.
That used to be our it kind of still is. Used to be our cardboard box.
That was when we first moved in. It was just a mountain of
It was
boxes.
literally a mountain. Fuck, there was a.
I'm sorry, yeah.
There was a. I didn't know that.
No.
that was open.
There was
No,
an
I
easy
knew
way
this
to
was
open
open.
it.
That there was an easier way to open it.
Oh,
They didn't have to rip the box. It's-
It was more for the statement.
yeah, I mean,
It
like,
was. Thank you for understanding.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't give a shit about ripping the box. If you're opening it,
I mean, at this point, I'm like, I don't necessarily care about the box.
Yeah, wait, where are you keeping all these boxes?
They're in the attic, in the fucking office closet,
Well,
because we're not gonna use it. So
It used to be my guitar storage. How dare?
yeah, but why wouldn't you just have them out anyway? For the subtle flex.
have every guitar out is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just on the wall. So it's
Also
not like
depends. Like I have one bass I do not keep out of its case because it's like the body is white, and if you leave that out, it's just gonna turn yellow.
is that why your white guitar
lights,
is
yeah.
in your case, like always?
my white guitar is now in my room.
Oh yeah, you were playing it
'cause I was
earlier.
playing it today.
Yeah,
My Phantomin.
it's a nice guitar.
My baby.
Do you throw out your boxes or do you keep them?
So I did throw them out, but then you said, like, I don't know, a month or two ago, you're like, how are you going to get them anywhere? And I was like, fuck. So recently I've been keeping them, but
Another box.
I'm sure running out of space
Yeah,
for them.
there was just like when I was living at my house, it was like my parents' place. It was just boxes filling my closet, and then it was like in just random spots in the basement.
Because you can't even, like, combine them because you need the plastic to,
Yeah.
like, hold the face. So,
Uh-huh.
like, it
Yeah.
just, and I just mentally can't handle it, but I
My
don't know what to
kid-
do with them.
Collects anime figurines. I'm kicking them out. I just want you to know that.
Well, that's why they were all still in the packaging that they were sent in, because I never opened them from
nah,
that.
man. If I even see a fucking package gone, out.
You getting something from Amazon? Get the fuck out of here,
Degenerate.
kid.
No,
Might be.
Amazon's fine. Well, Amazon's not fine. Let me just say that. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos.
Not our sponsor.
He's
Not
rich
our
as shit.
sponsor. Fuck
He
him.
doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, no.
Nah.
I
No,
do-
he
yeah,
has
I do.
he has AI that listens to everything, and anytime he hears his name, he watches that particular thing.
Could you imagine?
Yeah,
Actually,
dude, if Jeff
yes, I
Bezos
can.
watches this, yeah, I'd be down.
Goddamn big brother over there.
Mr. Bezos, I'll kick this man in the nuts for $1,000. That's
Yeah,
making
Wowza.
the-
That's pretty cheap.
That's a penny for him.
Yeah.
You should
yeah,
go
yeah,
more.
no, but he would do it more likely.
Nah, $1,000 is like the like such chump change. It's not even worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 10,000, 100,000,
100,000, there you go.
100,000, and I will
200,000.
and I'll drop kick him in the balls and let him drop kick me back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Deal.
Equal
Deal.
exchange.
I believe in the law of equivalent.
They might
exchange.
be like a day or two separation, but
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to drop kick somebody.
Gonna train to drop kick.
It's gonna be the most
no, it's more like I wouldn't be able to move.
gonna be the most anxiety-inducing 2
ever
days of
been
my
kicked
life.
in the balls?
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit fucking hurts.
I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Boy, do I hate when that happens.
Yeah, Kat.
What's
When
like
was the last time you got kicked in the balls?
Just last week.
What's like
You
the
know how it is.
what's like the hardest you've ever gotten kicked in the balls?
Kicked? I was gonna say, like, I feel like I've been like hit harder than I
Or
was
like
kicked.
what is a time that you got hit in the balls that is a funny story?
I was
Oh,
gonna say, can you guys
easy.
actually explain situations where this has happened? Because I'm actually curious.
Okay, well, I mean, for one,
When?
it used to just be a thing where people would do like cup check and you just fucking
Yeah.
like, slap
Yeah.
someone in the nuts.
But those were never really like they were never
It-
actually like.
It was more of a
forced
tap.
in my school, it sure was.
Oh no,
No, and
Well,
you were in the
'cause you-
fucking locker room, people would just be like, bam, and
Well, it's
it'd just
because
be down.
you don't need that much force to make it hurt.
Yeah, well,
That
they
area's
would put a lot of
sensitive as
force
shit.
to it, so
I mean, if you put too much force, it's just gonna go numb. That's not true.
that's
No.
not true
That
at
shit
all.
hurts always.
Yeah.
No, it just goes through.
No, so like our locker room was or like gym in general, just awful. People would just do it all the time, like full force. Like people that used to do 5 stars, they were the same people.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
the same people.
You used to do what?
The 5-star.
Where you'd like just full on palm slap somebody's back as hard as
Oh.
you can.
Yeah.
We used to do that in Collins Beach.
There was never a fucking name for that in
Oh
Texas.
no,
Not
Oh,
that
it's
I
a
know
5-star.
of.
yeah, 5 stars.
I wasn't paying attention to other people.
That's fair. But yeah, the people that would do 5 stars were the same people that would do cup checks at like equal strength.
No, I got hit in the balls when I was playing tennis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it by
just
a ball?
yeah,
Nice.
just an overhead
purpose?
slam just right into the no.
No.
Probably not. I don't know. I hit people on purpose. It's a free point.
If you hit
Alright.
someone
Oh, I hit several people.
and it's a free point,
Yeah.
why would they
I
do
broke
that?
a kid's nose.
Why would they do that? Shouldn't it be the opposite? If you hit someone,
No,
they
no,
shouldn't
because your
get a
body counts as the court.
What the fuck
However,
is tennis?
you can't,
Why?
You can't get hit and then hit it back over the net. If you get hit, you just
So why
lose.
wouldn't you just always aim for somebody?
Yeah, that's what
That's
I'm saying.
what I was saying. Because it's bad sportsmanship.
It's-
Yeah, but
Fuck
like,
them.
if
Fuck that.
that's the easiest way
And
to
if
get a
you-
point.
And if you bleed, you have to take a break. So if you're ever tired, just whip out a knife.
oh my god.
No,
Does
no.
that like a hit like prick on
No,
your,
I
on
know
your
that.
thing?
I know that because, I mean, if you hit somebody in the face, obviously, you know, they'll bleed pretty easily.
Right. Especially if you break
Skin
their
there
nose.
is really thin.
Yeah.
But it's like if they bleed, like even just a nosebleed, you take a break, and then if they start bleeding again, they just forfeit.
They force
So if you want
If you
you want a
hit
quick
them
strategy to
twice.
win a tennis match, Make
So-
them bleed.
So a time I got kicked in the
I
ball.
thought tennis was a nice sport that like old
it is.
people play.
Oh no.
Oh, don't say
So
that. My
old
mom
people
plays it.
love
No.
tennis.
You know, U.S. Open is only like a few miles from here, I think.
How long did you play?
8 years.
And then you got tennis elbow?
What's tennis
I got
elbow?
tendonitis.
Oh, okay.
It's just tendonitis.
Oh.
Well, tendonitis specifically in the elbow. Mine was in my wrist. Because the way I hit backhands was fucking stupid.
The way I hit people in their nose, just couldn't do it anymore.
More power that way.
Yeah.
Listen, no. Because it literally was because like the way I hit backhands, it's like
Pushed
the
it too
grip
far.
was like this when
Mhm.
it's supposed to be like this, like your hands together.
Mhm.
Mine were apart. So whenever I was swinging it, it was crushing like part of my
Ooh.
tendons in here.
Yikes.
I
Fun.
forgot what it's called, but that's what the tennis instructor at Baylor told me. So I ended up wearing a brace actually a lot
That's
because my wrist
Fair.
hurt, and I kept telling my coaches, and
You
they
were
were like,
determined to
"That's
break
fine."
these figures. Fix her. She's like
"That one
slanted.
deserves to be broken."
Hey, she's fine.
Oh,
got against-
she's just always
what do you got
slanted.
against
Never
Rem?
mind.
Yeah, kind of. I think it's just
That's a
the same.
child, sir.
Rem?
I don't know.
No.
Rem's. who
Rem's an
knows?
adult.
I'm not gonna look into it. She's probably not as old as I'm hoping.
Probably not.
No. But like nobody is.
You
I'll,
know
ri-
who-
I
I'll
don't
rip this
think-
Band-Aid.
I think he's. Oh yeah, he's like 20 something.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck Goblin Slayer.
All right. Well, like
Verb.
All right, so
Oh no, he's
we have
telling
like
us.
we have like 2 people on this entire thing, maybe 3
Do
that
we-
are older than
How old?
20.
do we have
16?
guesses? Do we have guesses?
16.
We got a 16.
Yeah.
14, because it's the age of consent in Japan.
Okay,
gonna
we
go
got
with-
a 14, a 16, and a.
Because
I wanna
Petra's like
hope
way
older, so I'm gonna
younger,
I'm gonna
so
go with
that's why I think it's
17.
like 16.
I'm hoping it's older.
You're going with 17?
Yeah.
So we have 14, 16, 17. Mike is correct. It's 17 years old.
Wow.
Wow.
Still a minor.
The age of consent.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
Age of consent.
Ugh, hate that.
You hear that, 50-year-old? No.
hey, once everyone's 21, the party you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
That
I
is
don't give a
true.
Shit
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh,
It's
over
As long as
21.
the youngest party is 21, doesn't matter.
Listen, age of consent legally.
Yeah, doesn't mean it's okay.
It's also the time when you can technically get tried as an adult. So,
I thought that was 18.
It depends on the state, I think.
Oh really?
17
know that.
was in Texas.
It
I
also
believe.
it also
I think
depends
it's- I
on the
think it's 18
crime.
in New York.
It does also
Yeah, like
depend on the crime.
they'll
like you
choose
can't
to try you as an
murder
adult.
somebody like the day before your 18th birthday. You'd be like, I was a child.
I was just a boy.
That'd
I
be my
know
argument.
Because
No,
then
it
they'll
was
be like,
wrong.
yeah, you're a fucking moron. Like if you rob a store, not like at like gunpoint, like shoplift,
Right.
you know, they're just gonna say you're a kid because
Yeah.
you're just a stupid teenager doing dumb shit.
Meanwhile, you have like thousands of dollars of jewels in your pocket.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're just a kid.
I
How the
think
fuck would a
that
kid
becomes
get thousands of.
That's grand larceny, not
Also,
not
what were they,
shoplifting.
What fucking shop were they robbing that was only $1,000 worth or a few $1,000s worth of jewels?
Well, maybe that's all you just grabbed.
Yeah, maybe they.
I guess that's true. They are chill. They got a fucking Velcro
They got
wallet.
tiny hands.
Yeah,
they
like,
can't
you
hold
If
a
they're a
lot.
They're
girl,
at
they
a
have no
jeweler.
pockets.
15 years old. You had little baby
I had
hands.
little baby hands at 15. I wasn't a man until I was 16.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Overnight.
You're
Overnight.
Like, you're like Deadpool growing his hand back until
Yeah.
until you turn 16.
That is pop.
Yeah. Just bam, immediately growth spurt.
Yeah, then I was T-posing on everyone. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was my puberty. T-posing on everybody.
Did you guys see the new Batman movie?
Yes, I did.
No.
Oh.
You sure did.
I sure
You were
did.
there with us.
Oh.
Right next to me.
Yeah, I was right
I'm
next
gonna
to him.
assume you asking means you have also.
Mhm.
What did you guys think?
I thought it was good.
Yeah, yeah.
We talked about this a lot.
A little too
already,
long.
But
Weird
fucking
Saw
loved it.
movie.
Weird Saw movie.
It was a very weird Saw movie.
it was an interesting Saw movie. Saw as a streamer was an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Streamer Saw. Really, no point behind the traps.
No.
There wasn't teaching any lesson. Well, I guess he was.
Yeah.
Now, Kat, I think you were.
But
I think
there
you're
was
doing
no
better on the
choice
streamer
of escape.
side.
Yes, I am the professional Saw streamer.
Oh, that's a good point. What'd you think of his setup?
His setup was he just used a phone.
He needed more RGBs. I agree.
Yeah.
That's
Needs
exactly
like that
what
low
he needed.
light.
That's-
RGB.
He needed the cat ear headphones. You
That's
know?
why his
Could you
fucking
fucking imagine?
that's why his goddamn
hanging in the
frame rate was so
background.
low.
But he has the mask.
He didn't have
on.
enough RGBs.
Just like the-
Yeah, I know me and Colin and Sage at one point talked about it a bit, but what did you think like overall?
I thought it was really good when it first started. And fucking Robert Pattinson walked on the screen like this. I was like, oh man, like this shit's gonna be bad. And then I was actually really pleasantly surprised. I thought he did a good job. But like, just because his suit is
I
extra
forgot about
beefy.
Yeah. No, when he's just when he's like heaviest footsteps ever, like walking, just like.
Yeah.
He
And
walks, he's like, "I'm
he's walking
vengeance."
just like this.
Also, what a kind of interesting choice for Batman. Actually, I guess not.
Just being like really loud
But
as
of
he
all the
approaches.
crimes they showed, he showed up to the underground one where a bunch of kids were just gonna beat a guy.
I mean,
Yeah, there was
a
the-
group of
there
people
was
with
the
clown
robbery.
makeups assaulting.
Yeah,
Okay,
the robbery,
listen.
the
Spray
Pretty
vandalism.
sure there was just straight up like arson, wasn't there? Weren't they like?
No,
throwing
it was
bombs on
No.
people?
it was a robbery. It was vandalism, and then it was like assault.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
No, but, like,
I guess in that case it makes sense.
But he was also saying like, I can't be everywhere at once, and they know that, but I use fear as a tool.
apparently that light didn't do enough.
The
'Cause
what?
they were the fucking bat signal. That
Those
shit.
people
That
were
shit
still
was
gonna beat
not
him
doing
up.
enough. They probably already saw that shit. And they're like, we got time.
They see it and they're like, oh shit, he's gonna be over
Batman,
there, dude.
Batman never
Let's go
shows
the
up
opposite
until
way.
the crime has almost been finished. And you're
Uh,
like, all right.
Is he like? Where would you put him in your movie Batman's?
So I actually don't remember the other
That's fair.
Batmans. So I was actually thinking about like rewatching them so I could do this. I thought that after I saw the movie,
Right.
but
That's-
I haven't started doing
Batman
that yet.
and Robin,
Yeah.
top tier.
I was actually gonna say that's
Nipple
funny because
Batman.
I've never seen the Michael Keaton Batman movie, so I just watched those this week.
What'd
Yeah,
you
I
think?
watched them for
Batman,
the first
Batman
time right
Returns.
before they came off HBO Max.
They came off.
No, they're on there.
No, they
Oh
were
no,
taking
I'm sorry.
off-
They're on Hulu.
Yeah,
Oh,
they were
okay.
taking them off
Okay.
on HBO Max, so that's when I watched them.
Okay, well, I can watch
I
them
like
on
sitting
Hulu.
in the middle. I don't know where to look.
I know, isn't
Yeah.
it hard? I'm always
You gotta
just
look
like,
back and forth.
I'm like, if y'all are talking
then
for
they
a
go
while,
back
I'll just
and
be
forth,
like,
yep.
how's Colin
Mhm.
doing? All right, cool.
I always think this. Sometimes I just
I'm on the
default
corner.
this
I get
way.
it. I don't like it.
So,
I don't like this.
because this is just looking way further than
Yeah.
looking this way, so it happens. But now you know the struggles. Anthony never says anything about it though.
No, I think because he also just he just commits to the lean of this angle.
Yeah.
And then he'll just turn to Colin
He
when
just-
Collins talks.
Mm.
I think Anthony's
that.
brain is too full of like Elden Ring to really care.
Now, currently.
Now, yeah.
Well, what about before?
Kat, you gonna try
Probably
Elden Ring?
goth girls.
Definitely.
Which
Goth
yeah,
Girls.
I vibe with that.
I vibe with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
absolutely.
brother.
Have you been playing Elden Ring? Have you played
Brother
Elden
in
Ring at all?
Christ.
No, I wasn't gonna try it because I didn't think I could.
I don't know why I did
Do it.
I don't
Stream
know.
it.
That's a completely
I
That's
different
like the
guess.
perfect
I-
excuse to stream
of
it.
which
then if
my
you don't think you can do it.
pigmentation is not appropriate.
I guess so.
Me neither. So
I'm not white though. Pacific Islander.
I am. Very.
Yeah, same.
I'm only half.
Tomorrow's my day.
What?
What?
It's St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's
Oh.
Day. I'm fucking. My name is
Didn't remember it
Colin.
was
I'm
St.
Irish.
Didn't remember it was St. Patrick's Day tomorrow.
I was like, there's a white pride day? That's
No, I don't. Go,
fucked
I
up,
don't.
Colin.
I don't go to those. The weird people go to those.
Ugh,
ghosts. It's
the
scary.
wrong people go to those. Oh, dude, if White
and
Pride
not
Day
the
was
good
about
ghosts.
ghosts,
Shout out to ghosts.
Oh,
I would
dude.
go to that one if it was about ghosts. Just like a parade of ghosts,
Nah, it's just.
like Ghostbusters 2.
Nah, it's just some people dressed up as ghosts. They're not really fun to talk to either.
No.
Well, those versions.
They
of
say
ghosts,
the
not
worst
about-
shit. Apparently, they have great barbecue.
I was gonna fucking say that. Apparently, they have the best barbecue,
Don't you
and
have
a
a specific
friend
story
of
about
mine.
that?
No.
I have a story about that.
Oh, all right.
Not my story, but a friend of mine.
But on the other hand, they're mostly southern, and I yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do we really want to
South represent.
Any of that?
What?
Okay, but when there's good barbecue, as a Texan, that's worth. Like that craft beer place we went to. Fucking,
Yeah.
What the fuck made that a barbecue burger?
Oh, they put
The
barbecue,
barbecue
sauce
sauce?
on it. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Well,
That's
welcome to
fucking
the north.
stupid. Get some brisket on that bitch. Actually, don't. They
Look,
probably
that
fuck it
place
up.
is there. That place is there for craft beers, and they, as Austin
And
said,
French fries.
they did French fries.
Oh, sorry, it's frites.
The frites, yeah, they're pretty good.
Fucking.
And then they didn't even have the second cider. They had 2 cider options.
Yeah, they had 2 cider options, and the one that I wanted, they didn't have. What a shitty business model.
Be like
we
that
offer you
sometimes.
2. We only have 1.
Yeah. They could have at least put on the menu out of stock or sold out or something.
The illusion of choice.
Fuck it, yeah.
Like all video games and life.
We just need to go to a bar.
We can go to a bar.
Take me to a bar. 'Cause
Okay.
Michael won't.
Yeah, I know he's kind of a bitch about that.
I don't drink. What do you want from me?
Yeah, but you can hang out with people.
Look, you guys go to bars. I'd go with you.
Is there a karaoke bar?
I don't know if there's a karaoke bar.
There's probably one in the city.
There's
there's
in
definitely
Waco.
one
I
in the
mean,
city.
There's
definitely.
lots in the
Oh.
city.
Went to the doctor.
Uh-huh.
Told him that I was from Waco, Texas. He's like, "Oh, I know Waco," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, I know because then we've said it together with like the Branch Davidians." Yeah, David Crush.
Yeah, it's always the cult.
Shout out.
It's always the cult. That was all I heard
Always
when I
the
was
cult.
saying I was when I
Not
was
in
going down there
Waco,
for school.
by the way. Little tidbit of information.
Yeah, but do you care?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Fuck
nobody.
I'm
Nobody.
from
It was-
Cult
it was-
City, baby.
It was either the cult or the fucking Fixer Upper. That was the 2 things I
yeah.
got.
It was
like,
either
"Oh, you're going to Waco?"
Magnolia. It was either Magnolia or David Koresh.
Yeah.
There's a deadass. There is a fucking tattoo parlor there, Infamous Inc. And I'm gonna badmouth them because they fucked up one of my tattoos.
Which one?
The one that's right here.
Oh.
That I'm not gonna show because it's fucked up.
I want to see.
No, it's just really bad lines in ink.
I want to see.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's not that bad.
That shit.
Oh, I
that
can't
shit.
see
that
the other
shit,
side of your
that
wrist.
shit. Oh, that's a good point. I apologize.
I have a bad one on my ankle that looks around the same
They
quality.
deadass. I like on God. I'm pretty sure they had a very small, like wallet-sized picture of David Koresh. It said "Daddy David."
I hate that.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
I hate that a lot.
Alrighty.
Because that's where I went to get my piercings. They
Okay.
didn't fuck up those, so shout out to them.
Oh, all right. Well,
Shout out to Tori B, the piercer. Go get your tattoo, or not tattoos. Go get your piercings done there. Or Matt X.
or just I was gonna say if you're gonna get tattoos, go to the person like did your whole fucking sleeve.
Yeah, go to Andrea Gibson at Lone Star Tattoo. That's not her last name, but that's what that's what her email says. So
Fair enough.
All right.
she
I
got
mean, it is a
married.
pretty dope sleeve.
I'm a fan.
I've been looking at it.
It's because she stares at you.
She's not staring at me right now. I wish she would stare at me.
I
Yeah.
can't-
I
can't make her
got a
do
thing
that.
for monster girls.
Just flex the
Mood,
right way.
brother.
Yes.
Mood. Did
I don't like this.
you see that body pillow of Mia from?
Yes, I did. Oh my god, that was fucking fantastic. That was.
I think I
Uh,
sent you that, right?
You
What's
did
the
send me
Japanese
that.
name for that? Dakimakura.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
yeah.
I would never buy a body pillow.
I
but
I bought one once as a
Get it
gag
long
gift
enough
for
and,
a
to put
friend.
it on
and
your-
I'm gonna
your
leave
body.
that sentence blank, just in case my parents ever see this.
Yeah.
Just in case.
No, I bought one as a gift for somebody. They refused to take it, so I had this body pillow of
Was it-
sexy.
was it
It was
Sage?
Sexy McCree. No, it was Austin.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
Of Sexy McCree in my room for a year. So I would be playing Overwatch sometimes, and I would just like struggle, and I'd be having a bad day, and I'd like, and I'd just kind of like turn away from my computer, and I'd see right behind the the closed door, Sexy McCree giving me a little stare, doing the little with his shirt and pants, and I'm like, you know what, I
people
can
still
do that. I
play?
can do that.
Do people still play Overwatch?
I think people still play it. It's just
still-
it hasn't
I
had an update in like 2-3 years.
That's because they're working on Overwatch 2.
Oh, it's coming,
Oh,
guys!
yeah.
It's coming. It's on its way.
It's
We're
just
gonna.
the exact same game, but with a story mode.
I mean, just
And
fuck
also an
Blizzard.
apology letter for.
Oh, dude! Oh no! I have to apologize. We don't say we. Cletus Cassidy.
Oh,
His
'cause
name
that's
is
not his
Cle-
name
I
anymore.
had a body
not-
pillow of Cle.
It's not Cletus Cassidy, is it?
No, is that
Isn't it Cole?
Cole Cassidy?
Yeah.
Cole Cassidy. I'm thinking of.
Cletus Cassidy. I was like, you mean fucking?
That was a
I have to
Pokemon
apologize
character?
For fucking up his
Carnage?
name, which I'm currently
Cletus
fucking up.
Cassidy. Oh, that's Carnage. I was thinking of Butch and Cassidy.
I was like,
From
you kept
Pokemon.
saying Cletus Cassidy. I was like, that's not no.
No, Cole Cassidy. I'm sorry.
I think it. I don't even. Is that even right?
No, probably not.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Cole
what his name is.
something.
It doesn't
I don't
sound
know.
as good, but fuck the guy.
I mean, yeah, fuck that McCree guy.
Yeah, great name, but what a piece of shit. But I think it's Cole something. I think
Mm.
it might be Cole Cassidy. I don't know. It does not sound as good.
It's Cole Cassidy.
Oh, all right. Have you ever played Overwatch? Did we play with you? Once or twice?
I have played Overwatch once. I didn't like it. I just don't really like first-person shooters, so
Fair enough.
I do also want to say if you just Google Cole Cassidy, the very first result that Google gives you it just in big letters says McCree and then McCree Overwatch Wiki. Like they just have not updated that.
Well, yeah.
Why is McCree called Cassidy?
Because the
I love looking at the people ask thing.
Yeah.
There's
that's
some
why.
really stupid fucking questions on there.
Oh, 100%.
Why
and I
is
live
Cassidy
for it.
called Cole?
Like, how do you turn on a car? That was one of the things I saw on there. Because I was looking up.
Google autocomplete sentences.
Because I was trying to look up to see where my like transmission fluid was. Because I was like, there's apparently, as my grandfather, the mechanic, says, there's some cars where you can access the transmission fluid without, having to take out a whole bunch of shit.
Well, like you mean the dipstick?
That's for oil.
You're a
There's
dipstick.
also one for transmission fluid.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
There sure is. It goes into the
I don't know
transmission
anything
pan.
about cars.
I have it in my truck.
I've literally never seen one. Well, I guess that would say the next part of the story, which is there isn't. Because I've never had one. I've only seen one for oil. Because, you do your monthly fluids check.
Right. And
As you should.
Never.
I mean, I do it when my oil is bad.
You're supposed to check it monthly,
Yeah, I do it when I need to get an oil change.
supposedly. Well, because you're supposed to check it because you're, coolant and shit, especially up here.
Right, but yeah, my truck and the car I had before my truck both had dipsticks for the transmission.
I never did.
I
But anyway,
I
I
couldn't
looked
tell
that
you
up.
anything.
I looked that up, and deadass one of the people ask questions that showed up for me on Google was like, how do I turn on my Scion TC?
Do you think
It's
it was
like-
because they weren't pressing like the brake or something?
I guess.
Like, and they just didn't put that together.
I guess. I didn't bother to look at it more because there's only so much stupid I can
I mean,
take.
there's issues of that. Then I've seen sometimes people just don't put enough, and it's like they're actually looking for oh, it's not turning on. Why is it not turning on? I have
Yeah.
my key, and it's like, oh, the battery's dead. You have to put it in a very
That's,
specific
that's
part of the car to make it
fair.
turn on.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's
Why is my battery dead?
I feel like that's in the same vein of
I'm just
well,
gonna
who was
start
it? Was it
Googling things, just random shit, just to.
like Jacksepticeye or whatever, where he did that video about all the different "Am I pregnant?" Or
Yeah.
that shit, where it's just people
Is
misspelling
that
pregnant.
Jacksepticeye?
It's Jack's Films.
Yeah, Jack's Films.
Jack's Films. I couldn't remember who.
Other Jack.
Yeah, other Jack.
Sorry, Jack.
It's just the video of fucking 5 or 10 minutes.
I
of just
love those.
different-
I used to watch those all the goddamn time.
Yeah, those are good.
Those were
People are just
money,
dumb.
straight money, and then PewDiePie stole it.
Stole.
I mean, every
PewDiePie?
YouTuber steals everything from
PewDiePie?
every other YouTube. Probably PewDiePie.
Who knows?
I don't fucking watch
He
him.
isn't he still number 1?
He's still number
Mm.
one, probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
so-
him or Mr. Beast, probably.
No, I thought it was taken over by wasn't it some kids channel or something?
Oh wait, yeah, wasn't he beat by a non-English channel?
Yeah,
it was
that's
an
what I
Indian.
thought.
Oh, it was an Indian
Or
channel.
Yeah,
something
there
like
was
that.
a.
Oh,
Wasn't
there
it
was
like
that whole
Cocomelon?
thing.
that
going
whole
on.
campaign
Was
where
it
to keep
Cocomelon?
PewDiePie.
I don't know.
No.
I don't.
It was some random Indian channel that was just full of I think I want to say it was musical clips.
I don't know.
I know because I
The
subscribed.
closest
to it, 'cause
I
fuck
ever
PewDiePie.
was to watching a top
Spike.
10 channel was when Smosh was there, and when I was 10.
Mm.
So once it was not them, I think I dropped off on whoever it was because I never cared about those people's content. I never really watched PewDiePie or any of that stuff.
T-series.
Yeah, so it is T-Series. As of March 2022, we have T-Series with
That's this
210 million.
Doesn't everyone hate them? Aren't they just a
Yes, but if you sign
a
up for
real
a
company?
if you sign up for a YouTube account in India, it auto subscribes.
Oh, that's cheating.
okay?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, that's cheating. Why can't we do that? Or y'all? I'm not here.
yeah. Why can't we?
Just
do
picked
that?
it up off the street.
Okay, then Cocomelon Nursery Rhymes is number 2.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I
Set
knew Cocomelon had
India.
something to do with it.
Number
do you
4
know
is
about that?
PewDiePie, and
'Cause
number
kids
5
are
is Mr.
obsessed
Beast.
with
How are you
Cocomelon.
pronouncing
It's
it?
really weird.
PewDiePie?
PewDiePie.
How many children are
PewDiePie.
you talking to?
I talk to people with children
Why?
because everybody at work has children, and they talk about their children.
They just need to get replaced. They already have children. They're growing their own.
Yeah, once
replacements.
Kieran learned that his parents had kids, he stopped talking to them.
Yeah, I haven't talked to my parents in years,
You have kids? Done with you.
ignoring the fact I called my mom today.
Yeah,
Be a
you,
good
you actually
child.
talk to your mom.
I do. She misses me.
Yeah,
Aw.
well,
That's cute.
I never talk to her myself. She calls me.
I was gonna say.
You- at least you pick up.
That's not true. I called her today. The first time.
The top music artist the top subscribed music group is Blackpink.
Don't even.
Fuck
know who
yeah.
that is.
Blackpink's K-pop.
Fuck
K-pop.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Hate K-pop, but they're gorgeous.
They are
It's true.
hot.
They are.
You said you don't even know who that is. Yeah,
No,
you
I just mean
agree.
like K-pop
Or
artists.
you just
usually in general.
assuming.
Yeah.
No.
Because most K-pop artists are hot.
That is true.
Like,
I saw
I think that's a pretty safe
According to
assumption.
my sister, Koreans are just hot. Because she went to South Korea. Because my brother-in-law is first-gen Korean-American.
Right.
So they went, it's like the first year my nephew was born. And they were just walking around Seoul. And they were like, Koreans are just hot.
I believe it.
And I've met quite a few Koreans, not one of them unattractive. Shout out to Joseph.
Oh yeah, Joseph was Korean.
Joseph was Korean.
I love Joseph.
Joseph Kim.
Yeah, great guy.
Hottie.
He was.
Works with Fossil.
Does he?
He's a photographer and he touches up photos for them.
I just remember the late nights in the editing room when we were working on that fucking documentary, and he was the editor for it, and we were there till like 5 a.m.
Hey, we're under an NDA. You can't even mention that.
Is that true? Is that
I
still
don't,
NDA?
I don't fucking know.
I think I've talked about that.
It's
anyway.
not written down.
It's true. We didn't sign
A
anything.
verbal NDA is a moot point.
Yeah, we didn't sign anything anyway, but I'm pretty sure I've talked about that before.
Who the fuck asked for a verbal NDA?
No.
Yeah, all I know is that he talked about that shit so much, and then nothing ever came of it. At
Yeah.
least nothing yet has come of it.
Well, it's because they had to change things.
Oh, did they?
Like the data was, it was out of date.
Mm.
Like they got new data the day after the day after, like the last day of the semester. That next day, it was brand new data.
So all the work we did
Yeah.
was pointless
No,
anyway.
and it was like apparently it's significantly better
Oh.
than what they had already projected it to be,
Interesting.
supposedly.
We're talking very vaguely about this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, we had to like work on something in school, and it was a bitch and a half to fucking render all the things, and it kept failing, and it was just awful.
I thought it was fine.
You
Oh,
weren't there for those nights.
Yeah, because I made my motion graphics and I was out.
I was editing for the music video for like super late, and then I was done. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just go over hang out with them.
I was there for a few of those days
Yeah, those sucked.
because
Love the editing
you and I
on that.
both edited on the fucking.
The music video. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we did the Smash tournaments every time we
Also
got
did the
bored.
VFX work for that. Shout out.
It's true.
Finished that shit way faster than the edit.
Yeah, fuck that edit. Anyway, have you realized if most of your shows or whatever that you've been watching on Funimation have moved to Crunchyroll?
I didn't look.
Because I like for the most part mine have, but I've been watching like 3 or 4 that like are weirdly in the middle of like they're on both, but one's not all there, but like one's on the
Oh.
other.
No,
So,
I
or
haven't.
it's not fully.
Because I watch
loading.
everything. Like I said last episode, which might not be last. I don't know what order we're doing this in.
Whatever.
But I like specifically only watch on Funimation, so I haven't checked Crunchyroll to see what they have yet. When is that happening? That Funimation won't even.
The newest anime season won't even come out on Funimation. So
But the ones that are already coming out are still gonna come out.
I think they're gonna finish and then transfer. I think that's what they're doing. Well, like, cause I've been watching Decadence, and that's still on Funimation, but it also won't load on anything that's not the app. So like,
Great.
I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's been fixed since I tried doing it. I don't know, but like I couldn't watch it on anything but like my Xbox's app for Funimation. So I was like, all right, well, fine, whatever. But I was going between that and then I've been watching To Your Eternity, which, yeah, you didn't like it. I thought it was fine. I actually thoroughly enjoyed
So
it.
boring.
I gave it an 8. It was fun.
It was kind of a stupid premise.
I haven't even heard of it.
It was
Yeah, me
last.
neither.
Yeah, it was
He put it on and I was like, "What the fuck is this? What is
the
happening?"
theme song is by the person that does all the Kingdom Hearts openings.
So
Oh,
Really?
bad.
Utada
It was
Hikaru.
So bad.
And it was
So
great.
boring.
Whatever. You don't like anything.
That
that's
one
not
I was
of
talking
high
about the.
BPM.
Yeah, that is true. High BPM is life, literally.
I guess that's
until it stops.
yeah. But
in a way, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I generally prefer a low BPM as I'm just chilling and sitting, but
Well,
I don't need the.
athletes don't have they have a pretty high resting heart rate.
I'm not a fucking athlete.
You should work on that.
No,
Why not?
I get
Just
I
become a
get
track
plenty of.
star.
Have
I
you
get-
ever seen
right
have you
now.
ever seen goths or punks that are like shredded?
Okay, yes.
They're hot as shit.
Okay, yeah, but I'm like that. That
Give me-
scrawny,
I wasn't
lanky punk guy.
Yes, dude. Ah,
Get a granite guitar.
Doyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, his guitar is made of granite.
Yeah,
Just a slab
fucking
of granite.
really
slob
stupid.
of granite. I don't
It
fucking
sounds like shit.
know. He's punk.
Yeah.
It all sounds like shit. That's a
do-
defining feature of
You
punk.
do the good shit. That's what I love about punk. That's what I love about punk.
I don't know
It's
what the
shit,
fuck-
but it's good.
I don't know what the fuck that was
But,
supposed to mean.
I don't know. To your eternity was fun. I don't know if it'd be a show you
I
like.
love the Misfits.
Who
It's
knows?
a
I thought I
love
knew your
all of
taste
them.
for a bit, and now
Even
it's
the
like
new
in the
one.
air.
Yeah.
I feel like
Why?
what Jerry
Only,
don't
I
like
think it's
anymore.
in
Why?
Because like some things you think are really slow, but then like I
Love
feel
it.
like Psychopaths isn't even that slow of a show, but you don't like that at all. And
I
so I'm
think-
like
Is Psychopaths the one that has the mushroom girl?
the one with the bowl cut, yeah.
Yeah, I just hated her.
And then but then like
Like that one I could
Glad
probably
there
go
was an
back to, but I
explanation
just
for that,
hate
'cause I
her.
did not understand that.
because like then you also you didn't
Mushroom
like
girl.
Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. You thought it was too
You
slow.
whore.
But
That's so cute.
I was gonna say
Don't hurt me.
I was gonna say, but then you were like, oh, this really cute statue. All right, I'm gonna buy the statue. Now I have to watch
Yeah.
it. So you bought a statue, which made you then watch it.
Yeah,
And
and then
do
I
you
gave
now
it the
like it?
yes,
What was
and
the
then I
statue?
gave it the
Was
the
it
time
Kana?
of day. No, it's Toru.
Toru.
You
It
know,
makes
at the
sense.
maid cafe, her outfit,
Yeah,
it's that.
it's
It's
good.
really cute. So I was
The
just
one-
like, damn, I like this.
Yeah, I will
series.
say the,
Acceptable.
one, the Kana one that they had that released at the same time as her one, not as cute.
Yeah,
like
it
it's,
isn't as
It's
cute.
I don't
like
like
a big,
Kana.
like flurry.
No.
flurry.
She's okay.
That's a fucking
Like fairy?
5-year-old.
No, it was
It's
not
kind of like
like-
fairy
No, it's-
tale.
it's-
Not
yeah,
like
it's
the
like that,
anime, but like fairy
yeah,
tale,
thing
like
stuff.
real
It's
fairy
like
tales.
frilly. That was the word. I was like, sure.
Arachne.
Anyway, Kana
Waifu.
is the best character.
Hell yeah.
She's fucking adorable.
Oh,
and
no.
I love her.
Rhaenyra.
Immediate second is Mia because I love snakes.
I mean, also,
Did you get back to Monster Girls?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, also, like, she's a snake. She can unhinge her jaw. No gag.
It's not necessary.
It's not necessary for me, but like the no gag is cool.
Not,
Also,
not
can
necessary
wrap-
for
she can
anybody.
wrap you-
That's
she
a
can
big
wrap you up and keep you warm. She's probably gonna crush you and kill
Cat,
you
your
while it
thoughts?
happens, but like you know,
No thoughts.
No thoughts, head empty.
Are you sure? I think there are thoughts.
No.
wait, you know what I legitimately want to see is like I love in that show when they try to show Mia buying underwear or something, or like the talking about like Mia in underwear, and it's like
Is that
why?
the snake girl?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why
it's
would
Oh,
like
she need underwear.
Okay. First of all, Lamia.
these are Lamia
Whore.
slut. Get it right.
Terminology
literally
is important.
It's a Persona 5 villain. You should know
Would
this.
the underwear just be like a skirt, basically?
It kind of. Have you not seen?
No.
Monster
I didn't-
Musume?
No.
Oh, you're missing out.
I
on-
am.
You're about to make
Are we
it
gonna
pick
watch
it.
Monster
Stop
Musume?
talking.
I've got it on Blu-ray.
Can we
Stop.
watch? We need to watch Monster.
Oh, I
Musume.
forgot to bring the Power Pussy Rangers.
Mm.
I'm not watching that.
You don't have. It's pussy time though.
I'm not gonna
It
watch.
is.
Michael told me that. He's like, you have to watch this with. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking watch that.
No, we just have to watch it as a unit and stay silent the entire time.
Just stare.
I think it would actually be really funny if we watched it, but somehow you make sure that you can't hear the audio and it's just our commentary, but no visuals. Like
Well,
you can't.
Yeah, we
see
can do
what's
that.
going
What we
on.
could
Like I
do,
think that'd be
we
really
could
funny.
do is just set up the camera in front of us, so it's facing us.
We could also
And
just.
it's just we're watching it behind and just
Yeah.
talking about
We
it.
could also just hook your Xbox up to that TV right there instead of having it play back what we're recording and then just
But
watch
we'd
it
all have
as
to
we're
wear
sitting
like
here.
headphones so you don't pick it up on camera, but you can still hear our audio.
Yeah, we can figure that out. We just have either way. We could either just have it on the TV downstairs and have a camera facing us, or do that.
Yeah.
Unless it's so unbearable to watch that we stop in the
Well, I think that's the
Are
first.
you
I
coming
think
to the
that's
next
point, right?
horror movie night?
When is that? This Friday?
Is it this Friday? I think it is this Friday.
Probably.
I think we had
Um,
agreed that it was this Friday.
No, I'm driving to Jersey after work.
You bitch.
Horror movie night.
That's fine. I don't think you're that big of a horror movie guy anyway.
I'm not huge, but I'm having fun with you guys.
You're
so
gonna
far.
miss Color Out of Space with Nicolas
Well, I mean, we
Cage.
could just do it. We
Oh,
could do it like
yeah.
Thursday. Oh no, you're doing something tomorrow.
No, yeah, I was gonna go like
We could
do
just-
St. Patrick's Day
We could
stuff.
do it Saturday.
Celebrate his
I'm
whiteness.
Because
gonna
it's,
be gone all weekend.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I'm driving to
Because it's Color Out of
Manahawkin.
Space and Saint
break that.
You have to look for
Saint
Super
Maria or something
Jackbox
like that.
Party. That's my favorite penny slots game.
Super Jackbox Party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to try. I've gambled
Shout
like
out to
once before. I want
Jackbox.
to do a little gambling.
No,
Was-
it's not Jackbox, jackpot. My bad.
Was
I was like, oh, Jackbox. Oh, yeah.
I don't know
Jack-
if they made
Yeah, Jackbox has their own lottery machines.
fucking gambling.
I didn't realize I said that. Jackpot party. There's also Block Party. I
ever
don't like
gamble?
Block Party
Dude,
as
if
much.
Jackbox
You ever
did
gamble
lottery
on Murder
shit,
Trivia
I'd
Party? Just fuck yeah.
play those. I mean, I play blackjack, but like.
I actually do not like those games.
What?
No?
Like
Jackbox.
poker?
I don't like Jackbox.
Oh, Jackbox.
Yeah.
Oh, those are fun.
I've never gotten into. I just don't think I'm that funny to type out.
I mean, realistically, I think I'm hilarious, but I'm not that funny. But I can make. some
Yeah,
funny
wait.
shit.
So Mike always thinks that he's really funny,
Yeah,
and he
I
always
know.
does so fucking horribly. And
That's
then
not true.
he's,
I've won a couple.
and he's usually really upset, like after nobody votes.
But no, that was so funny. Come on,
sounds
guys.
right.
That was really. How do you not think that's funny?
Yeah, like that's what he always does.
Michael H. Lee.
'Cause
You're
I make
not that
jokes for
funny
me.
in person either.
No, I make jokes for me.
Yeah, that's
That's why
fair.
I think I'm hilarious because I make them for me. If other people
You
find them
should-
It's a
hilarious,
game for
then
other.
yeah.
It's a
You
game where
should.
you have to win the approval of other people. You have to play to your audience. That's why I always make
Yeah.
jokes specifically aimed at people.
Nah.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah, you make jokes.
I
like
want to
you
laugh.
know
I
it's
want to
gonna-
be able to laugh at my own joke.
No, it's like this. When I get something, I'm like, oh, Alex is gonna fucking love this, and that's gonna just work very well right now. And I make that joke.
Yeah, but you also have like fucking 20 years more experience with the rest of the group than I do.
Yeah, but it's not that hard to learn what they think is funny.
No, I
You've
know.
been friends with us for a
I don't
couple
know, I
of
was
years.
just
You
trying to
know
make an
what's funny.
excuse.
You can make your excuses all
Yeah,
you want.
I
but
can make that excuse.
It's true. You haven't even met Alex yet.
He's already.
Yeah.
Karen's already doing a great job.
You did work for Alex.
I did. That's true.
You haven't even met him.
And
you
then
did
I
work.
fixed it, and that motherfucker refused to take down the
his
original,
roommate.
which doesn't make any sense.
What?
I think it was because they probably got reviews.
They did a cover. It was like
Oh,
5 minutes after.
Oh, I don't know.
That's how easy it was to fix. Because it was just the frame rate on my
Yeah.
playback was just too low. So I saw the like stupid black frames,
Mhm.
and I sent it to him, and I was like, "Oh shit!" It's like, "Hey, don't post that." I just straight up told him too. I was like, "Just don't post it," because it wasn't up yet.
Right.
Because I watched it on my computer because I was like, I didn't do a final look at this. Saw it. I sent them the updated one, and I was like, "Hey, here's the correct one." And he's like, "He already posted it. He doesn't want to repost it." It's like, why not?
But they did a cover of
Peacemaker.
yeah,
Oh,
Peacemaker's
intro.
oh, cool.
Which
Yeah, I
what an awful song.
thought I saw some messages about that.
Your takes are bad.
Says you? I don't know if he's right or wrong.
That's
but,
not a great song. Like in the
That Peacemaker
genre,
OP is great.
in the genre of hair metal, that is mid to low.
I disagree.
Ghost makes better hair metal.
But
Their
we're not talking
entire-
about today. We're
their
talking about
entire-
80s bands.
Impera album, way better. Okay,
It's also a
Quiet
different-
Riot, fucking Poison.
Well, I'm not saying that they are better than those bands. I'm just saying that that song's a good song.
Motley Crue, Bon Jovi.
Still not disagreeing with you.
That's not a great song.
What
It's
about Motley
it's a
Crue?
funny intro, but the song itself, not great. The BPM's too low.
And we've
There it
circled
is.
back.
We've circled back to BPM. All right.
This
What
is
the-
So,
what's-
Colin, what's the story about you getting hit in the balls?
The story about
Holy
me
shit,
getting
that's
hit in the
right.
balls. All right, so I was at camp when I was a kid. I think I was like 13, 14 or something, and I'm minding my own business, and my buddy, just knocks, taps the shoulder, and it's like, "Hey, Colin." I turn around, and he's like, immediately just Rochambeau. Boom. And for those of you who don't know, Rochambeau, not meaning rock paper scissors, is just a game where teenage boys will kick each other in the nuts until somebody goes down.
So
But he
it's
didn't
one
tell.
kick.
He didn't tell me though, so he just kicked me in the nuts.
Had that happen in my school.
You never saw Rochambeau?
Never.
Yeah.
Nope.
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 Yeah.
Every time I got kicked in the balls, it was like once on purpose, most of the time by accident.
Nah,
Okay.
it was usually like a game.
What's
so,
your story?
Oh, I wasn't done.
Oh,
Sorry. But so kicks me and I fucking was unprepared, and I went down, and it was one of the worst times I've gotten kicked in the nuts. I was down for a while. I felt like I was gonna fucking vomit. I was fucking out, and he was like, "You okay?" And I stand up. I'm like,
That's the worst.
and I fucking just kick him as hard as I can, back, because you gotta. He's down on the ground. He's moaning. He's groaning. He crawls on his stomach to the bathroom nearby and goes to throw up.
yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Nice.
And I'm like,
I don't know.
Good payback.
I don't know who.
felt good.
I don't know what fucked up design it is that we have where if you get kicked in the balls, you just feel like throwing up.
How does it work? How does it get to the
I
stomach?
don't fucking know.
It
just
you get kicked hard enough,
transfers.
they just kind of
does
go
it
up
get
until
to
they
the
hit you in the
stomach?
stomach.
It transfers to the stomach.
It's the vibe. It's like it's like reverberation of it. Like it's just the impact goes all the way to the stomach. And you're out.
It's like I got kicked in the balls. Now I have tummy hurty. What's going on?
Kat, you can relate, right?
Kat knows all about
sure
it.
can. All the time. So annoying.
Just bullshit a story about getting kicked in the balls.
I feel like you could just tell a story
ever
about
hit
kicking.
somebody in the balls?
You've
No.
definitely kicked somebody in the balls.
Yeah, give us a location.
I don't think I've ever kicked anyone in the balls.
Like never hit anyone? Like fucking punched them and nothing?
I don't think I've ever done that.
You ever hit
Alright.
anybody?
Yes, I've seen you hit Fior.
I have.
It was
beaten
consensual.
on a couple girls before. Back in the day,
Women fight dirty.
Back when you were
Sorry,
Bully
continue.
McGuire?
before that, in high school, many a times, guys would want to see girls fight, as they do, and I have partaked in it because there has been girls who will say that they can beat me. And
One of my favorite videos of you, fucking Kirsten and you.
she was saying that she was just like, oh yeah, Cat would be easy, like no way, and then I just fucking demolished her.
It's just this video, and it's Kirsten who you have not met yet.
I don't plan on it.
It was just like, I think I could take you. And Kat's just like, all right, and it's like Kirsten goes up, Kat just grabs her, fucking throws her to the ground, and just
Yeah, dude. High school girls are vicious.
That one wasn't high school. That was a couple years ago.
I think that was
I
just
thought
out
she,
of high school.
For some reason,
think?
she
I
said.
think it was freshman year.
She
College.
said a couple, and I was like, this bitch is about to say a couple days ago.
No.
That's
No,
just
no.
what entered my head.
I
Of
thought it was
a couple days.
that I do remember that night because Sage thought she could beat anybody, and she was like, "I can win this fight. I can win this fight," and she cannot win a fight for her
No,
life.
she's good.
Who'd she beat?
Me, Fior. I think she beat every girl.
Really?
Yeah.
I
She
thought she
beat
lost
you?
everything.
Doing
Yes.
what?
I mean, I could see her being Fior just because size advantage, but
I mean, yeah, Fior's pretty small.
yeah, 'cause Fior is short.
She's
They
got
were
that
both
aggression.
short.
I don't know.
She's shorter.
It's been many years since I tried.
What is she?
But she was very good at our
4'4"?
self-defense class.
Four,
So
five, 5.5. 4, 5.5.
what?
Yeah.
What?
Fior's more than 4 feet. Right?
I'm joking. Yes.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But she's. I was gonna say she's at least 5 foot.
She's at least 5 foot.
I think she's 5'2".
Okay.
Yeah.
On
but-
authority here. 5'2".
Oh, okay. But yeah, there's many times that I've beaten on Fior because I think you've probably seen the slap.
Yeah.
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 I don't know my own
Because you guys
strength.
just used to beat the shit out of each other for whatever reason.
No, it's just me beating the shit out of her always. But for some reason, she continues to want to fight me for some reason. Because we were drinking, and for some reason, for beer pong, we wagered that the other person could slap the other person, like whoever won. And I didn't know how hard I hit her, but if you watch this video, you can see just how fucking hard I hit her face. I felt so, like, it just jolts. It's so bad. And then another time with Fior in, it's probably like 10 years ago. I don't even know how long ago it is. I have really long arms. So, like, she really couldn't get in distance of me, and I was just wailing on her. Just wound up, swung.
At the range advantage.
Just holding her back with one hand, hitting her with the other.
Pretty much.
Like, literally, just so bad. But for some reason, she continued to want to fight me.
The analogy of an orangutan fighting a small child.
Basically. But
Funky Kong.
I don't think I've ever fought
Funky Kong?
someone.
Lanky.
The Lanky Kong. I never played Donkey Kong.
Me neither.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever fought someone because, like, someone who wasn't willing. I don't think I've ever kicked someone in the balls. I don't think I've ever gotten to, like, a
That's
fight.
less interesting.
I fought a lot of people.
I was
Everybody-
about to ask you if you ever fought dirty.
Just wailing on her while she can't reach me.
Nah,
A
I
little.
mean that's not really fighting dirty. That's just
No,
like,
because
that's just winning.
it was.
That's
That's just bullying.
To be fair,
That is just
to
bullying.
be fair though, like depending on the context of the fight, fighting dirty is just winning. Also, if like
Well, you know,
Depending on what you're
there's
doing.
general acceptance because there's a difference between fighting with a weapon and fighting barehanded.
true, but like I'm saying, like context matters.
And
too,
weapons can be anything.
Like, yeah.
Like you never ripped out someone's earrings.
Oh God.
I've
Improvised
seen
weapon.
that.
No.
I've seen that. There were
I've
girls
seen
that
someone
fought.
do that, but by accident because they were swinging and their like fucking
Ugh.
ring
No,
got
dude,
caught on the
I
hoop
saw-
earring. and ripped
When
it
I
out.
was in high school,
Uh.
and Jardo, I think, can corroborate my story, but there were these two girls that were fighting. We just got our class rings. You can see where this is going. She just got her class ring, and she didn't take it off. So she was just beating the shit out of this girl with her class ring on, and we're just like, "Holy shit!" And then it's like she was like, this other bitch was just losing, and she ended up grabbing her head and just slamming her against just brick against head. We heard
my
this
God.
horrible crack, and we're like, "That bitch is dead," and. We were like, everyone went silent. I don't know where the fuck the adults were. Let me just say that, like, every
were
rumor
watching.
you ever
They were
hear
watching,
about
placing
Texas
bets.
is legitimate. Kids rode horses to school. They left guns in the bed of the truck because they were going hunting.
What?
It's a goddamn free for all. But no, seriously, it's like
This is
she got the
Texas?
Waco, Texas.
Wait, I just found out you guys have rattlesnake roundup.
Yeah.
That
Do you
is
know-
the most wild thing I've ever fucking
Okay,
heard in my
but
life.
do you know how bad the population gets?
I
with
know.
rattlesnakes?
I heard that, but
no,
when
if we do not do a rattlesnake roundup, there will be too many rattlesnakes. You could not
do you
walk.
know? Did you go to one?
No.
Do you know what
I've
rattlesnake?
never,
Yeah, I am
I've
familiar.
never gone to one.
I don't.
I
wanna get
love
fucking
snakes,
bit.
but I'm not about to fuck with rattlesnakes.
No, I'm not.
That
an idiot.
shit'll kill you.
Well, the same thing with the boars, right?
yeah, dude, they'll pay you to kill boars, and then they'll
Wild.
pay a butcher to butcher it for you. Fort Worth pays a lot.
Really?
That's where my granddaddy goes. Granddaddy.
I like the idea though that girl got her class ring and was like, all right, cool, now time to break it in.
Yeah.
Let's get some blood on it. Like-
No, like seriously, they had some real beef already, and we were just like, they're gonna fight one of these days, and just like the day that she got her class ring,
She was waiting.
she had it planned. If she had killed her, that would have been planned murder. That's not attempted murder.
No, I was gonna say she
I
lose
did
that because
see-
of fucking evidence.
Yeah.
now. She lose the ring.
I have seen a woman before. She had a
God,
diamond.
she
had a
slammed her
diamond
head
ring,
into bricks.
and she flipped it around so the diamond was on her bottom, and then slapped the girl across the face, and it cut into her fucking cheek so bad. It like I thought you were gonna be able to see through it to her mouth.
Yeah.
It was fucking
Oh.
But that would have been cool.
Yeah, no, she
Ew.
needed
Then
a
she,
fuck
then you,
ton
then
of
you just get it
stitches.
cleaned, and then you just leave it. You go, "Ah."
I'm gonna throw up. You can't do this. Stop talking
guys-
about it.
Or you do like Till Lindemann, where he put a light inside of his mouth for a music video.
I guess that also works.
Lead singer of Rammstein. New single out today.
Oh, really?
No,
It was a
it was
couple
like
weeks
2
later,
days
but-
ago.
Oh,
It's okay.
What, Zeit?
Oh, I was gonna say that this coming out.
this is coming out in like
that's
3
true.
weeks,
Yeah.
5 weeks.
Oh, that's true. I forgot.
Yeah.
Y'all have way too much of a buffer.
Well,
Like,
we all
holy
have
shit.
real jobs, so we need the time to edit.
You have weekends.
I don't want to just spend
I-
all of
I
my
really-
weekends doing this.
All of your weekend. I did that one episode
No, I
in
know.
like 3 hours. No, actually, I did it in the time length of a video because you just make the cuts as
I
it
could
goes.
knock out an edit in like 3 hours, but like as a lot of times I don't really feel like it, so then I use more time. But I don't know. Yeah,
Sounds like he's not committed to this podcast.
Could be.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I turning the fucking ring around. That's some fucking.
I'd
That
like to
shit's
change
evil.
topics, please.
And you
Yeah.
you never fought dirty? Never
No,
used
shit.
a ring
Never-
to beat a bitch?
No,
into
we
because
never
I've
fought
never gotten
seriously.
in. Like I've never
Yeah.
gotten
Yeah,
into.
y'all never lived.
No.
Apparently not.
The biggest fight I got into when I was like fucking, I don't know, like 11.
Oh, I've been in so many fights, but I never had rings or anything.
And I just
so,
punched
like,
a kid in the
He
face
told
because
me
he was
that.
talking shit, and then he
Michael
put me on the
told that all
ground.
the time at Baylor. I don't even.
He said he'd fight a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never
He
seen
was
him
like,
fight.
I've been in so many.
Where do you want me to?
he
you want me to
claims
start a
he
fight?
claims
Like,
he
I don't
claims
know.
this all the time. He's fight sexual, and he always talks about it. I've never seen
He has
him
a
fight.
fighting fetish.
He's a fighting fetish.
Do you want me to just start a fight? Is that what you?
Is your
like,
fetish vampirism?
I don't even. What?
Blood play.
No.
Yeah, I mean, like he's got that Rosario vampire kink.
Who doesn't?
Oh, not me. I'm Ragni.
True.
Yeah, you're gonna choose
True.
that monster girl over.
She's just a rope bunny. Yeah. That's kind of basic bitch shit.
Yeah, but she got them legs for days.
That
Basic bitch
that
shit,
is
rope
true.
bunnies.
That is true. It is. Rope play is kind of like the intro to
I mean,
BDSM.
I'd
Which
also
is
say-
fine.
I would also say it depends on like the level.
Which
of,
is fine.
of
Well,
rope play
I
you're
mean-
doing. Are you tying your hands behind your back? Because also I don't know how
well,
to fucking
I would
make
still
knots.
say that Shibari is still.
But I feel like
I think you gotta really learn how to
if
do
you're
that.
one,
though.
Yeah,
if you're one of
but,
the
you
people
know.
though, that like rope like gets tied
You're
up
in the-
and
you're
then
in-
also suspends yourself while tied up, I feel like that's like
That's
Would you ever
kinky.
buy a sex swing?
no. Well, would I?
I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work to,
It sounds like
to
a
put
lot of
up,
work, yeah.
and then you have to like hide it from nice company. Like that's a lot of the shit with this stuff. It's just like I just hide
only
it.
nice company.
yeah.
If like we come over, it's just hanging
Oh, I
out.
don't give a shit.
tangent.
Go for a ride if you want. I don't fucking
Yeah.
care. It's clean.
Go for a ride.
No, that sounds like too much work.
It's like a goddamn
No,
tire
it's
swing.
so much fucking. I don't have the. I will do my own little thing and I'll make it interesting in my own way. I don't need all the extra shit.
Yeah, I don't need.
I
extra
would not.
steps. Yeah.
I would not just because like him. I was like, that seems like too much fucking
So
work.
much
Yeah, it's
fucking
just a lot of work, dude.
That's too much work.
You get some rope, a dildo, and a partner, and you're good to go.
And some sex knives.
Fun fact: one time a post of mine back in the Tumblr days got retweeted reblogged a whole bunch for knife play.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was you like doing.
I was doing a little twirly with a knife, and I can't actually twirl a knife too well. I can just kind of like toss it in my hand back and forth. But because it was 2013 or something, the frame rate's really low, so it looked great. It looked like I was fucking ripping that shit all over, right? I looked awesome. And then I was like, oh, this is a cool and I was some edgy fucking kid. I just turned 18, I think.
Who wasn't?
And then it got reblogged a bunch under knife play, and I was like, guess it's a good thing
He's
I'm
an edgy
18.
kid. She was an edgy kid. I was an edgy kid. You're an edgy
I wasn't
kid.
really an edgy kid.
You just said that you got into a lot of fights. I
Right,
count
but-
that as edgy.
That's pretty edgy.
Because that was like that was literally then the only
Especially
thing.
when you
'cause
lie
I
about
sure didn't do anything else.
Anyway.
You like Kirito.
I didn't watch Sword Art until like after high school.
You would have been a Kirito.
And also,
Were
I
you
don't
an
really
edgy kid?
like Kirito.
Nobody likes
Was
Kirito.
I an edgy kid?
Yeah.
Was I an edgy kid?
No, you were just kind of like you were like the least edgy scene queen I've ever met.
What does it mean?
You had like the aesthetic, but you were normal.
Oh, you
had
mean a
the
scene
aesthetic,
kid?
but you were normal.
That's just scene. Let's be real.
Depends. Boy,
E-girls are just scene kids that grew up.
no, it's just a modern day version.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like
I mean,
It's the evolution. It's the natural
scene
evolution.
just became e-girls.
Yeah,
and
but
that's it.
who's complaining?
Me.
I mean, look, it's really easy to ignore
My
them, and if you
culture
want
is
to
not
look
a
at
costume.
Oh my god.
your culture also went. Yo, normal goth is
Just-
passe.
just
You gotta
edit
come
that
with a
out.
costume.
Okay, we do not claim them. That
You're
is
going
that is
there.
so yeah for fun. That is such a bitch move, by the way.
What?
That fucking club.
Oh, yeah. No
they
casual
said-
goths?
Yeah, they said no casual goth because casual goth is passe. That's some bullshit.
Fuck you. I wear what I want.
Yeah,
What is casual goth?
it's just we
Just
wear
black.
You just wear black. It's what I'm wearing.
Oh, I always wear
Except
black.
this is more metalhead. scene.
Like because Kieran was like, we should go, and I was like,
Yeah, dude.
I don't even have regular goth attire.
I
You
have I have no place. I had no place in Texas where I could wear my goth boots and goth kilt. I have a place now.
Welcome to New
I'm
York.
gonna
Fuck yeah.
look. If
New York's
we're,
fucking great.
If we're all going, I'll get ripped jeans and like a fucking spike belt. That's the.
I
Extent
mean, we're
can
going
do.
to goth renaissance. I mean, you might as well just pick up some goth attire.
I'm not a goth person.
So?
I'm gonna do it for that one night.
No, we're gonna go multiple times. What do you? Oh, if it's good.
If it's good.
If it's good.
Yeah.
If the drinks are good, we're gonna go.
At this,
multiple
yeah, no,
times.
I'm actually pretty excited to go. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do like the guy liner and
I'm ecstatic.
and
I'm gonna do the same.
nail paint.
I'll get a.
Are you
I'll
gonna
get a
use mine?
spike belt.
I'll
and
use
I'll
yours.
get maybe a spike bracelet.
Because I have a,
Either that,
And
or
ripped jeans.
I'll ask one of them.
I have black, red,
know.
purple, and like I have this really cool one that it's
Actually,
like
I like
uh,
purple a lot.
it's a blue with like green like glitter inside of it.
You sold me on purple.
The purple one's the bitch one to put on. It's a gel.
Oh,
It's gel nail.
I like
nail
purple,
polish. I do too, but gel nail polish is a bitch and a half.
either that, or I'm gonna
You have to
sage
do
your cat, do
multiple
my
like
do my
thin
makeup.
layers for it to actually stay on and like look good.
I just
Couldn't
needed
tell
to. I just
with
needed to
just
stay.
regular nail polish. I don't know.
I just
Do you
needed to
know
stay
what
on
that
long
shit's
enough
called?
for the one
What,
night.
regular nail polish?
Yeah,
Gel
there's-
nail polish?
Not yeah.
They're just literally called that.
Is it just nail polish and gel nail polish?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't know if they like categorized it by the materials that's used.
Well, there's like multiple kinds of gels. There's like the powder, the dip powder,
Nah, it's not that
and then
one.
there's just like gel where you just
Yeah.
paint it on.
Yeah, that's the
so-
one that I have.
Yeah.
And that shit's a bitch and a half.
Wait, but then you need a UV light. You have that?
No, fuck no, I don't
So
have
then you
a
don't have
UV
gel
light.
polish.
No, I'm pretty sure it is.
And you're just
because
not
it
using
says
the U-
gel,
and you're
and I
just not
just
using
don't
the
have a
UV.
UV light
Okay.
because no
So then doesn't it
no
not harden?
motherfucker mentioned that I needed. I don't know. I haven't fucking used it because I saw gel and I was like, fuck that. Because my mom told me that it was a bitch and a half to put on, and I just took her at her word. Because
Could be.
my mom is not one to mince words. You know how many times when I was a kid I heard you're gonna wear your ass as a hat? Too many goddamn times.
Yeah, I got.
And look at me, still not
His-
wearing a hat. Fuck you.
I got.
Just kidding,
I
Mom,
got.
love
I
you.
got the. Gonna open up a can of whoop ass a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Send your
I
ass to
got.
the
I
moon.
got.
Can still
Your
closed.
ass is
Can still
grass.
closed.
I usually just got. I'm gonna
Can't
beat you
still
within an
close.
inch of your life. That was my dad's.
That's scary.
That's a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
The can of whoop ass was like.
Yeah, can of whoop ass is like, ha, I get it.
That's a
but,
dad
ha,
thing.
That's funny. On the other hand, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you until you're barely alive. Like that's borderline just a threat.
That's just a threat. Yeah.
Yeah, you could go to jail for that shit.
I'm like, I still love the fact that your mom, who is has a doctorate in English.
She does. Well, she has a doctorate in higher education.
Right.
She got her bachelor's in political science, and then she got a melon. I don't know if I can know. I think it's called that from LSU in English.
Okay. Well, anyway, she's a doctor.
She is a doctor, Dr. Mom.
Dr. Mom.
Dr.
Dr.
Mom.
Mom.
And
And
she
my
looked
father
at my
is soon to be
essays.
Dr. Dad. Yeah, if she looked at your essays, you would have failed her entire class.
I've never seen someone more disappointed in my life.
My mom, I used to watch my mom grade papers just because that red pen never stopped. Like, there were some where they got past it, they got really good grades, but she was still going to town with that red pen. I was like, oh my God. I would read some of them. She was like, look at this paper. And I was like, I'm 7.
I'm 7.
I don't know what half of these words mean.
She was so disappointed in my writing.
Dude, my mom used to make me write essays before I got into like junior high.
That's
Fuck
Because
off.
she was
Jesus.
like,
Fuck
yeah,
that.
well, because she was like, you're my son and you're going to write good essays. And you know what? I didn't. I didn't. I still got A's, but I did not write good essays because no one gave a fuck.
My school did give a fuck, but also I was just really good at bullshitting essays. And then I got
What
to college
happened?
and stopped caring.
Because I seen your essay. I saw your essays for your music class. Man, that shit was rough.
I just had a teacher who had us write like 3 essays a week in high school,
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, fuck that.
and
How many pages?
1 page.
I
Every
guess
time
that's
it was
okay.
it was 1 page, single space.
Out you.
Yeah.
I mean, like, still
And-
fuck
and he
that,
would-
but at least it's 1 page.
And he would give you like 1 sentence to go off of. But the thing is, he was right to do it because I learned how to bullshit essays phenomenally.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, it was
That's
the
fair.
best. And also, after a certain point, you learn, like, oh, he just reads the intro and conclusion.
Oh yeah.
He just makes sure you understand what the fuck's going on, and then he gives you, like, pretty much full
I
points.
always hated when teachers, like English teachers, would be like, "Oh, like write an essay on any topic you want," and be like, "No, fucking tell me what you want and what kind of format you want it. Give me what you so I can write to that." Because anytime I got a teacher that was like, "Oh, write it about however you want it," and then I'd like attempt to do that, and then I'd get like fucking like a C on it, and they're like, "This doesn't work for what I was looking for." And I was like, what were you looking for then?
I get the
Either
feeling
tell
that
me what you were
wasn't
looking
what
for,
she said.
or don't
Yeah.
grade it like that.
I feel like it was just because he had multiple, like, incomplete sentences.
I feel
Improper
like
use of
there's
comma.
also a
Dude,
chance.
okay,
I feel
I-
like there's also a chance he didn't understand
To
the
be fair,
assignment because he was too busy watching
I-
anime in class.
No. That was college. That wasn't high school.
I still don't understand how the fuck commas work.
Commas.
Oh, yeah, fucking out.
No, like there are so many stupid fucking rules.
I
with
do.
failed
When it
Dr. Mom?
feels right. I put
I
a comma.
know my mom. My mom loves me. She's proud of me. She is so disappointed with the fact that
I have never
write.
once used a semicolon in my life.
I have.
No idea what they are.
I don't know what
Semicolons-
semicolons
Semicolons is super
are
useful.
way easier than commas.
I know
It's a
I know
break
the
that
idea of them,
continues.
which
Yeah.
is connecting two complete thoughts.
Yeah, it's literally just full sentence, semicolon, full sentence, as long as the second sentence still pertains
Or I'll
to
just
the
put a
topic
period
of
and
the
just-
original.
No, semicolon works better in a
No,
lot of places.
semicolon
Also,
works
just
better.
use the colon whenever you feel it out.
Yeah.
I use the colon. All the
I use
time.
Colons
purely
are for lists, usually.
purely on, or I mean comma purely on.
I meant the
feel.
comma.
Commas,
Comma, not the colon.
like I know this, like there's an intro like phrase or like I'm trying to think of a fucking example sentence and I fucking
Oh, what?
can't.
And like how the comma can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's like when you're making a sentence, there's an intro phrase that you can use, and you say like, "That sounds great." However, comma, and that's an appropriate
Like,
use of a
I
comma.
know that there's like after you say and and after you say but, and then there's like
Oh, that's not always true.
but then there's like oh yeah, his name, comma, Kieran, comma, like, and then you move on.
Kieran, that's not a real name.
Yeah.
Fake name. Stop
But
saying
like
fake shit.
like to like expand upon the point and then comma again and keep going. Like I understand that shit, but after past that, like I just make up a lot of times when like it feels like there should be one there. And then I'll get an essay back. Some of them are right, some of them aren't. It's like 50-50, and it's like, all right, well, fucking who knows, man? Like
Do you guys know what your other name options were?
Gauge. I
I'm-
was gonna be Gauge.
Gauge.
My dad vetoed that harder than anything in his life.
Gage or Michael.
Those
Yeah,
are very
They
different.
picked the correct one.
My dad was like, "I'm not naming my kid Gage."
You know, this is
Good.
really funny.
Good for him.
I was having a conversation with my coworker today because he's him and his wife are like trying for kids, and he was like, "Yeah, we were talking about like potential names last night, and fuck, what was it? It was
Goku.
no, it was not Goku. It was like Jefford or something.
Jeffer?
It was like Jefford or something.
Jefford.
It
Ew.
was it was something like that. I don't think that was right, but I was like,
What,
"You're,"
you don't like
but
that
I
name?
but it,
Jefford.
Jefford,
Nope.
my
I'm
coworker
okay.
like Jeffrey, but with a typo.
and I was like, "You're signing that kid up to get bullied."
Yeah.
and he was like, "I know. I'm trying to convince her
That
that's
is
bad."
That is signing up a kid for suicide. Let's be honest here.
That is what Gage would be for
Yeah.
you. Like you like fighting? You would have gotten in a lot more fights.
Dude, the amount of times I
I
feel
would
like,
believe him if he said he got into a lot of fights.
If his name was Gage, yeah.
He'd be like, yeah.
I would have changed my name by now. I would before you ever met me. It would have been fucking something else. I have no idea.
On
what
the
it
other
would've been.
hand, Gage is a name of a Vault Hunter in Borderlands 2.
Still wouldn't want it.
She's a badass.
If my life was the exact same as it was, but my name was Gage, probably would have changed my name to Jason, just because I like that name.
That's
You're
you,
so.
you
I was
would've-
in
you
my
would've
mind. I was like,
changed
it's gonna
it
be
to
son.
Jason because you like Jason Todd.
No, I like that name in
because of
general,
Jason
and then
Todd.
it just
Because
helps
it's
that I like
because of
Jason
Jason
Todd.
Todd.
Because of
Because
Jason
of
Todd.
Jason
It's
Todd.
not because of that.
If
Because
it
of
was
Jason
me, it's
Todd.
because it was Jason Voorhees. But
No, because I didn't really start reading comic books until like after high school. Like I knew about characters
after
but,
high
like,
school
Yeah,
is
when-
when
was
you can
when you would've
change your
been
name.
able
Well,
to change your
18,
name.
but like I would have, but I already had liked the name Jason prior.
Oh, dude, they would not have let you. They would.
In
not
high,
have.
yeah, if you were
Yeah.
still living in your parents' house, they wouldn't have
No.
let that
No,
happen.
dude. If I was still living in my parents' house by the time I fucking
As long as on
Gage,
your taxes
I'm-
you're still a dependent, they would not have accepted that.
Wait, so do you know what your name would have been?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had anything different. I'm named after my mom's mom who passed. So, it was
the only
always,
option
yeah.
Was Cat.
was Cad.
Okay.
Well, Catherine.
Right.
But yeah.
I was gonna
So-
say Catherine, but what if I'm wrong? I mean,
No, it's
it's
Catherine.
Kathleen.
No.
Awful name, by the way. Kathleen. Fuck you, Kathleens.
I thought you were gonna say Catherine.
No, my
Oh,
sister's name is Catherine.
How does
Oh,
she spell it?
Fuck you, Katie. Katherine.
I'm just the same, but with a C.
Also, my sister has the worst middle name. It's
What is it?
Louisa.
Louisa.
Oof.
Louisa.
Louisa's not
It's
too bad.
because, for some fucking reason, my mom wanted my dad and my sister and I to have the same initials. So we're all
That's-
KLC.
My family, the guys on my dad's side, they all have AM as their initials.
Everyone in my family
Awful.
except my sister has the same initials.
My
Colin,
Me
what
and
was
Colin
your
have the same initials.
option? What were your name options?
It was Colin for a boy. I don't remember what the girl option was because they just prepped like a girl and a boy option.
Oh,
Cause they had to do the
I was
surprise.
always a
I don't
boy
even
option.
think my
So
parents
what-
prepped a girl
Actually, I
option.
don't-
Gage.
No,
Wait.
No.
It was it.
Well,
It was
I don't
just
think they
Gage.
prepped before they knew the
message.
sex.
Well, I don't know if my mom's
I
still awake. She's
forget what
not.
it was because like they didn't. My parents didn't know the sex. It was always a surprise. They like
Oh, that's
that.
fair. My mom
And-
doesn't like surprises.
My
I don't
my
like
sister.
surprises.
My older sister, my dad named, and I guess he picked, her name Marissa, and then a boy name, and then my mom picked my name, so she picked Colin and some girl name.
Oh,
Fair.
I have
My name option was worse than yours.
Worse than Gage?
Yeah.
What was
Oof.
I didn't-
Jefford?
No, better than that.
Shafid?
No, it was fucking Joaquin.
it? Joaquin, Phoenix?
Okay.
No, because I was born on Guam, so
Yeah.
a lot of Spanish influence.
Yeah.
So it was like Joaquin was an option. No, fuck
I
no.
feel like
You
nobody would
think
believe
I
you.
would not look like
Yeah.
this if
Yeah.
I was named Joaquin.
You wouldn't get away with it, yeah.
No, if I was Joaquin, I'd be tan wearing a fucking puka shell necklace. Like, fuck that.
I still think Gage is worse.
Yeah.
I don't
Gage is
know.
worse.
I hate Joaquin way more.
I would have hated being Gage my whole life. That would have been the worst.
But like weirdly,
Same.
I can see you as Gage. Like that's
Yeah.
the
I feel
worst part.
insulted.
Yeah,
It's
actually,
like-
I can. He's
right?
I,
Gage,
feel
yeah.
so,
Can't
I
you
don't think I've
see
ever
it?
been more insulted in
Like
my life.
at first when you said it, I was like Gage, but then like you're talking, I'm like,
I live
I
with
can
him. I'll
see
withhold
Gage.
my opinion.
I feel like I've never been so insulted. Okay, so funny story. So I want to tell the story, but just you guys were talking about same initials. My dad's family, so he's one of 7. They are all JMC. All of them, including their pets.
including
yeah.
the pets.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Wait, what are the pets' names?
Jerry was the cat, Jody, and then Jody 2, and then Jody 3.
Okay.
Did they have middle names?
I think so.
That's
Well, they had
and
to
that's
some
have those.
degenerate-
And then
Generacy.
my grandparents are just JC. They don't have middle names.
Jesus
So-
Christ.
Oh, my other
Yeah.
name, if my
My
dad had his
main
way,
man,
was Alexis.
JC.
That's my middle name.
JC.
Oh, Alexis. Good
Mhm.
name. I like Alexis.
So
I
that was,
prefer that
I
over
guess,
coin.
the other option. But my mom knew there was no other
other
option.
coin,
kind of
other
thing,
side
so.
of
If-
the coin.
Do you have to like do your fingers when you do that just so he knows?
No,
Oh, okay. He just knows.
no,
Oh.
he's not real.
Oh.
But
You learn something new every day.
so my cousins, they had twins. They were just born recently. And so my mom was like texted me and my sister their names, and my mom yeah, like, I told Kieran this. So so the text conversation goes as follows: Hey, the twins were born. Here's their like weight and height and whatnot. Here's their names. And my mom spells out the boy's name, which is RHYS, which is if you see that, how would you say that name?
Rise,
RHYS.
RHYS. Rise, Rise or Reese. So I'd say Rise.
It's Reese.
It's Reese.
It's Reese.
Oh wow, that's my
All
cut.
right, this is no longer going to be funny because they
It's
didn't
not
even.
funny because both of them fucked
I
up.
know. So my sister
He spelled it out to me, and I immediately said Reese.
Why?
Because
known
that's the
Reese's.
spelling
That's how the
for
spelling
Reese.
is.
That's not the spelling for Reese. My cousin's name is
It's
Reese.
Reese.
A spelling for
Reese.
Yeah, no.
No.
R-E.
I mean, there is that. but
Oh.
Is it S-E or C-E?
RHYS.
Yeah,
is
I was gonna
also
say
Reese.
that's my cousin's name is
Rise.
Reese. He does
It's
that.
REESE and REECE. But
Well,
then
you can
there's
still tell
also
the story in case
RHYSE
someone else thinks it's funny.
usually, but
That's
RHYSE.
That's like I'm trying to think of like what the equivalent of that is. That's like
Absidy.
no, it's just like spelling your name a really annoying way to
Shout
be
out to
to be
Absidy.
unique.
No, but like,
Yeah, that's
So,
Absidy.
anyway,
Is that what that's called?
ABCDE.
Absidy.
Absidy.
Absidy. I got Absidy, bitch. Absidy, bitch.
So
No, I don't.
anyway, just to tell the story, even though they got it wrong, so my sister responds to that, Reese, like rice, and mom goes, yeah, and I'm like, no, it's Reese, and like I did like the phonetic spelling of how you would say it, and they're like, I don't know. I think like I'll ask them. I was like, don't ask them. I know. I was like, so I sent the first like voice text I have ever sent in my life. I was like, it's Reese. You pronounce it Reese. And then my mom comes back like, or my sister was like, could be. And I was like, no. So they went. They
It
asked
could
them.
be.
And it was like, oh yeah, it is pronounced Reese. I was like, no shit. You
They
just had to
asked?
ask them. What?
They asked?
Well, they asked my dad, who got it from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because my dad knew.
If they walked up to them and like, hey, how the fuck do you say
How
this
do you
name?
pronounce
And I
that?
was like, right.
It's like Elon
I-
Musk's
I-
kid.
They had never met a
Apparently.
Reese
Oh my
spelled
God.
like that. And I guess you guys haven't met a Reese spelled like that either.
I don't
but,
think I've
like,
ever
To
met
be
a
fair,
Reese
I
ever.
haven't either. I have met a Reese.
No.
I used to be really good friends with a Reese. He was an achievement hunter.
Oh, yeah? I know that Reese.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, no, I have
Then he
known
had a kid. Haha.
Reese
And
has
now
a
I don't
kid?
speak to him.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just full circles constantly.
Yeah, he had a kid. Now you don't speak to him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is true, actually.
Just like his parents.
I did used to talk to him like all the time. Then he had a kid, and now I just don't talk to him. I would say it's because he's
Not
not
'cause
on
he doesn't have
Xbox as
time.
much.
Because
Not
he
But-
had
at the
kids.
time.
It's not. He's on Xbox all the goddamn time.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
I just
then
hate kids. That's it.
See,
Full
confirmed
stop.
it
That's a
wasn't even
period.
joke.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
real.
Well, I'm pretty sure with most of this friend group, you'd be able to still talk to most of them.
Yeah. Up until Taylor has a kid.
Is he having a kid?
I don't know.
Does he want kids?
Yeah. He's
Oh.
Christian. Of course he wants kids.
That's fair. I always forget he's
I was
married.
his best man. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. And I remember the list of things he gave you that you couldn't
Yeah,
do at the bachelor party.
lot of things. Yeah, couldn't say a lot of things in the speech. Couldn't have strippers at the bachelor party. I tried so hard to come up with a fucking bachelor party thing because he also didn't like to drink. But then he came up to me and was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go to 6th Street in Austin. 6th Street, by the way, is just a street with nothing but bars.
It's like
We did a
like
bar
Bourbon
crawl in
Street.
Austin. No, it's fucking amazing. Oh my! I spent like $800.
God.
I've been on 6th Street. I do like its vibe, but I've never been like I never bar hopped there. I just did it for
That what?
Well, oh, you didn't bar hop?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
wonder-
were out
surprising.
until like
Yeah.
2 in the morning, and then I was asking for food because I was fucked up. That was the only time I've ever been blackout drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I have a pretty high tolerance, but that is the first time I've ever been blackout drunk, and it's fucking weird because it's like
It's pretty weird.
because I have some friends that did not get blackout drunk, and they were like, "Yeah, dude, you went fucking wild." I was like, we took like several shots, like we did a second round
Okay.
of bar hopping because we went to all the bars. Then we went back to the first one, which is a shot bar, and they're like, "Yeah, you took like 8 more shots there," and I was like,
The one time I blacked out,
I was like,
Kat
I
just
thought
she
we
killed
only
me.
I thought we only went to like 8 bars. No, we hit every bar, and I was like,
Oof.
Yeah. I've blacked out like
bad.
twice, but
that
But-
was bad.
That does sound
there's
very
like
bad.
3 hours of my life that's missing, and I have no idea what happened.
Mine was much more than 3 hours, but I also slept. So
Mine was much. You were just like asleep on the couch for the majority of it. I blacked out once in my dorm room with my roommates, and it was like about 15 minutes before I went to bed, and I did somehow manage to get myself to do something stupid before that, but I didn't remember that I blacked out, so I just thought I went to bed.
I blacked out for a while. Then I came to in the hotel room, and I was asking for food because I was fucked up.
Yeah.
And I was, my stupid drunk brain was still functioning kind of with food helps with alcohol. And also because when you drink a lot, you just get hungry. But I was like, I asked RJ and Matt because they were there. They were the two that did not get blackout drunk.
the only two.
Yeah. And I was like, I asked them for food, and they're like, yeah, we'll go out. We'll go get food. We'll bring it to you. Like 2 hours went by. No food. So I was like, they're not bringing me food, those sons of bitches. So I put on my goddamn boots, and I walked down to 6th Street again because the bars were still open. And I was walking around. I had no idea where they were. They weren't answering their phones, but I was just wandering around. I should say stumbling around 6th Street till I found them outside of a random bar, and I was like, "Where's my food, you motherfuckers?" And Matt was just like, "Dude, I'm trolling for fly honeys." The amount of times he said "fly honeys" at that goddamn bar crawl.
I could hear that in Matt's
Yeah,
voice.
fucking. He has a girlfriend now.
I know. He didn't even
Fucking
tell
crazy.
us. He
He
told
told
you.
me.
No one else. He was ashamed.
He
No.
told me at Taylor's wedding that I would be his best man, and I'm gonna hold him to it.
Damn.
I know. Apparently, I'm a really good friend.
You're a pretty good friend.
Mistakes.
Yeah, but you're a pretty good friend. Anyway.
I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, you just don't eat when you come here.
Nah.
I always forget about that.
Should have said something. I would have made you a calzone.
I appreciate that. You're very kind.
Bitch.
You're very hospitable.
Hospital.
You're very
You're
hospital.
a good hospital.
You're a good
Southern
hospital.
hospitality.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, thanks for watching and/or listening to this week's episode. This is episode 83. So you have 2 weeks to watch the anime, which was Terran Resonance. I remembered. Sage's pick. So you have 2 weeks to watch that before we have our anime club for it. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening to us on a streaming service, don't forget to follow, like, and leave a review. Don't forget to check out Anthony at Super Milkshake on YouTube and Kat at Kat the Moonstar on Twitch, who is probably streaming more by the point that this
Yes,
comes out.
I'll have a schedule by then.
Yeah, I think that's everything. So we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.